I just banged my knee. Ah, yeah. Well, that just goes to show you, right? I am such a mess. My place is such a mess, as you might be able to see. I am gearing up to do like a major clean, get things ordered day. But I wanted to record first so that this can start uploading while, yeah. So, I haven't even gotten dressed yet today. My hair is a mess, Hi. I'm keeping it real. That's what I'm doing. Hi, welcome to this episode. I don't know what number it is, 90 something. Today is Saturday the 6th of August. I am Majan. You can find me at sjomajlin on Instagram and Ravelry. And I am coming to you from Jönköping, Sweden, where today is super grey, overcast, cold-ish. Let me see if this will tell me. It's about 16 degrees C. Excuse me. The summer passed, it seems, or at least it's on a break, so. I've done my first week back after vacation this week. I've had 5 weeks off, as I mentioned last week as well. And it's been good. It's been good. As you might know if you've been with me for a while, my job is singing. Mostly. I do different things, among which is that I'm singing in different sort of nursing home type facilities. And it's been, well, obviously not anything done over the summer because I've been off for 5 weeks, and so I'm starting it back up again. So I did take a very slow start, or I'm still doing that. So Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, well actually I took Wednesday off. So Monday and Tuesday I was in the office, like doing office type work, and then Thursday I started off one group and spent some time at the office, and yesterday, Friday, I started off another group, and then Monday and Tuesday next week I start up new groups, and then Thursday I start up my second Thursday group. So I'm having a slow start singing wise, which is good because I haven't been singing like hours and hours every day over the summer. Yeah, so it's been a really slow start, which is good. And it's going okay, but it is sort of hard, you know, getting up in the morning again and getting back into the routine. So, but it's been good. Excuse me, I just felt a bump on my leg, but it was like not a pimple, but anyway. Some friends, a group of us met up on Tuesday last week to play mini golf. Is that how you say it? Miniature golf? Mini golf? Which turned out to be going on for hours, and then we went out to eat, and I was out pretty late. But we had a really good time, so it's been a good week, as I said. And then again I took Wednesday off and just like stayed in bed pretty much because I was tired. Yeah, I haven't gotten a lot of knitting done this week, so I don't have a lot to show you, but I thought I might as well show you what I've got. And I just want to mention that next weekend I'm going to a wedding, so I'm not yet sure how the podcasting will work out next week. I might just have to skip next week. We'll have to see. But I have a little bit of things. Anyways, I finished the yarn. I posted a picture of this to Instagram before it was like hanged up or skeined up like this. And I was holding it like a baby, so it's 380 grams, 2-ply. I split it up into skeins from how much I could fit on the bobbins, so they are not exactly equal, but it's about 100 grams a piece. Not exactly. You can probably just see that these two are different in size, so this is probably the smallest and this is the largest, and these two are somewhere in between. So this is the spinning project I've been showing you for quite a while. The wool is from Ölands Ullcentrum. My mom got it. I showed it to you first when I was up on the ski slope, if you remember that episode. Don't know what number that might have been. So I did spin up, so these were bats of fiber. They weren't like braided, yeah, braids, roving. So I did just split it up. The bats, they were for, what's the word? Well, solid, well, single colored, and I split them up and just mixed it up to get this multicolored yarn, or, well, multicolored, but yeah. So it is a 2-ply, so there is some barber pulling and some solid parts and some, yeah, I don't know. I am quite pleased with it. I did not measure the yardage. I would say this is a, and it's, I mean, it's not super consistent. You can tell it is a handspun. I would say it is somewhere between like a heavy fingering and DK probably. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Again, I didn't measure the yards or meters, so I don't know for sure, because I wasn't about to be counting them, because I don't have a yardage or meterage counter, so I'll have to count my nitty-nutty, which is in shot, is 1.5 meters, and I'm sitting with my feet on my chair, because that's what I do. So when I wrap the yarn up around, and then I just count the strands and times that by 1.5, and that's the meterage. And I didn't with this because it's too much. But I finished this, so Mom and I are gonna split this, so we're getting, well, these are the 2 larger skeins and these are the 2 smaller skeins, so we're getting 1 of each. And that'll have to be fair enough. So I finished that. It is kind of scratchy. It is not like, I would not knit a hat out of this or a scarf. It's not that bad, but it's not like delicate skin next to delicate skin soft. So that's finished. And under here in this little basket that I have the sock that I showed you last week. I haven't touched it at all actually, so not much to show you there at all. I did... Okay, so one of my works in progress is in the kitchen. I just knit like 3 rows on that or something, rounds even. It is the Still Light tunic by Vera Velimäki that I've been showing you. I'm not gonna grab it because it's not a lot to show at all. Again, since I just knit a few rows. And here is the trusty old sort of boxy thing that I'm trying to make. I haven't... excuse me. It's been a few weeks since I told you what the yarn is. It is Semilla Extra Fino by BC Garn. The ball bands look pretty worn, but the yarn is nice. I got it on sort of a clearance. I have no idea, maybe the ball bands look like that, but I'm guessing that was why, I don't know. So this is a no pattern t-shirt in the sort of boxy family. So I've done some work on this, not a whole lot, but some progress. It's coming along. I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know why I haven't worked more on that. I do know why, because that's what's coming up next. So as I said, and don't tell them, but as I said, I'm going to a wedding next Saturday. The couple, no, it's not there. I thought I had the invitation here so I could show you. The couple said they don't want anything, no gifts. But you know what? If you're friends with a knitter, if you're friends with a knitter, that's not how things work. So don't tell them. I've been working on some mittens. You know how some couples, the guy, if it is a heterosexual couple, which these are, the guy might be like, you know, really tall and like big, and the lady is like super small and petite. This couple is not. They are sort of the same size-ish. So I just decided that their hands are the same size as well, more or less. So I did knit for, or I am working on making 4 mittens the same size. As you can see, I need to weave in ends and I need to knit thumbs. I finished the last one of these yesterday evening. This grey is the yarn that I did show you last week that I bought on my vacation. And I sort of had a revelation on whilst I was recording, like, oh, I could knit, yeah. So I did. And this blue is a hand spun that I made quite a while ago, which is, so let's see if I, oop. There is quite a difference in size between these two, and that is also a heavier or a thicker part of that yarn. So there is even more of a difference. So what I'm doing to get it to sort of match up, and this is like my knitting tip. If you do one of these loops, no, the wrong way around. Like if you are crocheting a chain, or if you're doing a chain ply, and you pull it out kind of far, so one of those loops, and then you knit here. So you do a chain ply, or a Navajo ply, for those of you who know what that is, but you don't add the twist, but you just knit with it, as it is. And so you are effectively having a yarn that is thrice, is that a word? The width of the yarn you have. So here is the, well, I was gonna say it's the single, it is a 2-ply, but the single strand of the 2-ply yarn, and here is the 3. So it is heavier. And then when you work up, you work up, you work up, and then when you have the loop, like within a few stitches away, you just pull the length of yarn through again and sort of pull it out. And then you just keep on working with the strands held together. So that's what I've been doing with this blue yarn, or purpley blue yarn, to have it sort of match up. And that goes just fine. So as you can see, I've been doing some different, I don't know, it's not an ombre effect really, but something like it. So these two will have a blue tip on the thumb as well, and these two won't, because I will keep the line where it is. So they will get those, and now I am working up I'm calling it a lover's mitten. I'm not sure if there is a word for it, but I've made this before. So it is 2 cuffs and 1 sort of bag, so that they can hold hands. So when using this, they will only have 2 of these mittens, but you might want to be able to switch it up. So this is a double mitten, and this will also have the blue added in for the tip. So I made 2, excuse me, separate cuffs, and then I did a 3 needle bind off for about 1/4 of the stitches, together to fuse it together, and then I am knitting oh sorry, earthquake, around, and then I'm gonna do the decreases. Obviously 3.5mm needles. It is such a difference from working with 2mm needles or 2.5mm needles. So this is working up pretty quickly. I'm not really using a pattern. I did this little sketch and I'll be keeping track of the increases and how, oh, you can see my really poorly sketched out mittens here, but where I would do the color changes, and I spilled some, yeah. So it's working out. The first one I had to reknit because I didn't get the thumb gusset to work out as I wanted it to. I mentioned that was handspun, yes. I feel as though there was something else I wanted to say about them. I'm not sure. So these are, I mean, it is next weekend, so I'm not under pressure to finish them, but they are a little bit of a deadline knit, obviously, so this is what I've been focusing on during this week. Knitting wise, so that's all the knitting that I have. I do have another thing that I want to show you. I am wearing shorts, by the way, so I'm not like naked over here. If that is a concern for anyone. On Thursday I went out during my lunch hour from the office to a fabric store, and I picked up some fabric. So let me first show you this. It's just a polka dot. I'm not sure. Did I just shake the camera again? I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it. We'll have to see. But I realized that, hey, I'm going to wedding. I have nothing to wear. So I bought two other fabrics that I am sewing up because I couldn't decide. So I'm sewing up, or I... excuse me. Things everywhere. I couldn't decide between these two fabrics, so I decided I'm gonna get both and then decide which one I'm gonna use. So scatterbrained. Again, I'm using a Victory pattern. So this is the Nicola dress. I am making that version where it is, so in this version it's just the sort of jacket top thing there, and the rest is other clothing. And this one is with two different fabrics. You can see that the top piece is more see-through, and so this is just the one fabric, even though it's a quite beautiful print. So I'm making that version. So you can see it's a little bit of a wrap dress, and it's a quite simple dress. The pattern is beginner level, and the dress itself it's pretty simple, but it is kind of lovely as well. So it's not like a, you know, super fancy dress up prom style black tie, I don't know, type wedding. So I think I'll be comfortable wearing this. And as I said, I couldn't decide between two fabrics, so I decided to get both, and I'm sewing up both. Yeah, we'll see if I have them both sewn up before Saturday. If I don't, that will just make the choice easier. Because I think that this will be dresses that I will be comfortable wearing, you know, sort of on, well, slightly fancier everyday happenings. I don't know. So the fabrics are, I did cut out the pieces yesterday, and these are some of the leftovers. Haven't started sewing yet. So this is it is sort of a floral, but not realistically floral. Do you know what I mean? In a viscose, I believe, so it is super drapey and quite lovely. I love those colors. And the other fabric is a cotton, so it is slightly more structured and also sort of a floral print in more of a burnt orange. And this is, well, a bunch of different colors, but the main color is this tealy color. And I can't decide. When I did cut out the pieces though, because in the fabric store I was thinking, because I want something, you know, not too discreet. I want something that will, you know, be like, yay, it's a wedding, fun, sort of thing. But as I did cut out the pieces, I was like, is this too much of a circus tent? So now I'm worried about that. We'll see. So I will be spending some time sewing, because I need at least something. I need at least one dress to wear next Saturday. And, well, these fabric weren't, you know, super expensive or anything, but they weren't free, so I want to make it work, to make the money worth it. You know what I mean? So I have some other textile craft going on as well, but I haven't started sewing yet, so we'll have to see. And that polka dot print I showed you, I was thinking, because the dress part here, you can see maybe on the white one that it is, because that one she is turned over a bit more, and that short, skirt is another skirt completely. There is a bit of a wrap going on, as I said, so it will, you know, open up a little bit in the skirt, not so that you are, you know, flashing your parts or anything. So I was thinking it might be cute, at least for, so here are the cutout pieces in here. At least with this fabric, maybe not so much this one, to have this as a lining inside of this, because it sort of matches that flower. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And also, these both are, sure, they are like thin, flowy cottons, but woven cottons, but they are still like sort of structured, and then I might not want that. I'm not sure. So I haven't cut up the polka dot fabric yet, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to say or to show you. I could be babbling on forever, I guess, but as you can see, there are dirty dishes and stuff everywhere. I need to clean my place up. So I'll upload this and get it out to you. And again, we'll see. I might upload next weekend or I might not. We'll have to see. But I will talk to you next time, whenever that is. So please do take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves and to one another, and have a good time. Bye!